Welcome to my latest video about epic and legendary mods, and today we're going to talk about making these epic and legendary mods available throughout your entire fleet. So here I'm on the USS Constellation. You can see upgrade slot number 4 is empty, and the reason I'm on the Constellation is because 4 of the 5 epic modifications are all available here for the Constellation. Artillery Plotting Room, Secondary Battery Mod 3, Torpedo Launchers Mod 3, Main Battery Mod 3. The one that is not here is Gunfire Control Mod 2, I think it is. That is available for a cruiser. So this is not a cruiser, it is a battleship. And yeah, so I was going to go through some of the features that I found. So here you can see that I have all of these already available that I've created on other ships, but I've uninstalled. So they are available just like a regular mod, actually. So let's go ahead and buy a regular mod and go through the steps that you have to do to install the mods. I already have a video about this, which I will leave a link to down below, about installing epic and legendary mods. So in any event, let me go ahead and demonstrate that real quick. It's only 3 million silver credits to purchase the normal modification for Artillery Plotting Room. So once you buy Artillery Plotting Room, for example, here on your American battleship, and you want to go to an epic mod, you click the upgrade button there, the square, and you see for 500 steel, you can upgrade to an epic mod. So I have already done that over here, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And because I'm installing a mod that I've already created, that costs 25 doubloons to do that. That is a single dime. And here I'm going to select that again, and there's another upgrade option, and this is to go to the legendary mod, and that is another 2,000 steel badges. So rather than spend another 2,000 steel badges, I will go to the epic mod that I have already created here, and there you go. So that's how you would go through and go from nothing, from an empty slot 4 to a legendary modification. You install the normal modification for 3 million silver credits, then for 500 steel badges you go to an epic mod, and for 2,000 more you go to a legendary mod. So one question I think people are curious about is what happens to all of the epic mods that you have previously acquired a couple months ago when they were first offered. So let me go to a ship that still has an epic mod installed on, and here is a Colbert, and on the Colbert I was running Gunfire Control System Mod 2, and it is at the epic mod, so I don't have to buy the normal Gunfire Control System Mod 2, which would be right here. I've got one in stock, so I could have used that. But here, if I want to upgrade to a legendary mod, so go to all of your epic mods installed on all the ships from the mods that you have unlocked a couple months ago, and you could easily upgrade them by clicking the square button here. And for 2,000 additional steel badges, you can go to a legendary mod, and that is exactly what we have done. So what do all the epic mods do once they have their legendary boost? So yeah, now all modifications have an epic boost and a legendary boost, and I'm going to go through what all of them do for all 5 of the modifications. So for Gunfire Control System Mod 2, what the epic boost does is for every 30,000 damage, the main battery dispersion and main battery range is improved an additional 2%. So you can ratchet that up 5 times. So the main gun range will be improved an additional 10%. And then what the legendary boost does down here is your main battery shells will deal an extra 5% damage until the end of the battle, and that is for every ship that you destroy. So if you get a Kraken, you will get an additional 25% damage until the end of the battle, and then it resets. So if you destroy a ship before you get 30,000 damage, you'll see the epic boost is enabled, and you'll see the gold boost icon down in the lower right hand side of your HUD when you're out in a match, and the epic boost icon will pop up as purple as normal. So let's go. All right, so to check out what the rest of the epic boosts and legendary boosts do for the rest of the modifications, we're back on the Constellation because it has all 4 of them available. First up is the artillery plotting room, which improves the main battery dispersion by 10%. So what the epic boost does is for every 30,000 damage inflicted, you'll gain an additional 2% main battery dispersion improvement, and that could ratchet up to 10% if you get 150,000 damage. These all ratchet up 5 times. And the legendary boost for every ship that you destroy, your main battery shells deal an extra 5% damage until the end of the battle. So here for the secondary battery mod 3, it improves the secondary battery reload time by 20%, and that can ratchet up 5% for every 30,000 damage that is inflicted. And it doesn't say that the damage has to be with the secondary battery, so it can be by any means as far as I know. However, the legendary boost for every ship that you destroy, your secondary battery shells deal an extra 5% damage until the end of the battle. So that can ratchet up 25% extra damage with your secondary batteries if you get a Kraken. Next is Torpedo Launchers Mod 3, which improves the torpedo launcher reload time by 15%, while the epic boost will boost an additional 2% for every 30,000 damage that you inflict. And yeah, that can ratchet up 5 times, so it's an additional 10% torpedo launcher reload time improvement if you can get 150,000 plus damage. Legendary boost for every ship that you destroy, your torpedoes will deal an extra 5% damage until the end of the battle. So here what we're saying is the legendary boost is always about dealing more damage, and it appears to be with the specific featured modifications. So the torpedoes are the thing that is improved damage-wise here with the legendary boost. Secondary battery here for the secondary battery mod 3, and here main battery shells deal an extra damage. So it's always damage that is improved with the legendary boosts on all of these upgrades. Last one is main battery mod 3, which improves the main battery reload time by 10%, and the epic boost improves that by another 2% for every 30,000 damage up to 150,000 damage when you ratchet that up 5 times. Legendary boost for every ship that you destroy, your main battery shells deal an extra 5% of damage until the end of the battle. And that's really about all that there is to the epic and legendary boosts for these upgrade slot number 4 modifications. Important thing is you can uninstall any of these modifications for 25 doubloons and go ahead and install them on another ship if that's what you want to do. They're not specific to the ship that the modifications are originally installed to. At least that's how it is today on June 21st, 2023. In any event, let me know what you think down below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.